it gets to a certain point where I just can't wear a mask anymore. It's like having the fucking Rock Lee weights on your face, except it's not for training. It's just something that's slowly dragging you down and deteriorating you. That's what it feels like to work wage slave jobs, corporate 9 to 5. It genuinely feels like a part of me dies every single time I clock into the fucking office. And I don't know if I could do it anymore. I started making videos because I truly just can't do it anymore. I feel like I'm wasting my brain. I feel like I'm wasting my time. I feel like I'm wasting the one life I have here on this planet just working corporate slop, just doing a bunch of work that doesn't matter. Like, a part of me wants AI to fucking take over so all these fucking meaningless jobs just disappear. Because I clock in, it's order entry, right? It's just simple shit, customer service, order entry. I clock in, answer a few fucking emails, do a few orders. That takes me about like 40 minutes. Then I beat off for 7 fucking hours after that. To some people, this is like the ideal 9 to 5 where there's like nothing much to do. So most of the time you're just fucking beating off, doing fuck all. But to me, it's kind of soul draining. I'm somebody that needs to be active and doing something with my mind, or else I'll just fall asleep. I got written up recently because I was passing out because there's nothing to do. And what do I look like asking for work? Like, you hired me to do a job, so why the fuck is there no work for me to do? Nobody's offering to train me for anything. Nobody's offering to give me due opportunities. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't use a phone there. I can't work on my laptop to edit these videos. I edit them on lunchtime. I can't fucking do anything. So I just have to sit there and stare into the void. And of course I'm going to pass out, you know? Doing nothing, my body associates it with going to sleep because you don't fucking do anything when you're in bed, right? So it's just a lot. And I think I really need to find an outlet outside of it because I don't think I can do it anymore. I understand some people are geared for that. I think a lot of the older generations were geared to that, like office work 9 to 5. Like, that was just some regular shit. But now, in the age of the internet, I feel like a lot of us are like gooped up on fucking dopamine that we can't sit in offices anymore. And I'm trying to change that because I was smoking for pretty much a decade daily. I quit recently. I'm quitting like everything that's making me like dopamine dependent. So I'm taking a slight break from video games. I play once in a while with my boys, but I don't really play solo anymore. I don't really have the fucking time for that. And I just decided to put my time into something else, something meaningful. And videos became something. I eventually want to really work hard on music, and I'm doing that on the side as well. I want to move out this house first, which I'm moving out in like 3 months, so that's just a good thing. I can't wait for that. But yeah, man, I just can't do it anymore. Wearing a mask every day, it's so soul draining, and at a certain point, I feel like you begin to forget who you truly are. The mask you're wearing starts to kind of harbor your entire being and eventually become you. And that's something I fear greatly. My greatest fear is losing myself to corporate slop and just losing my being, losing my soul, losing my brain, my creativity. What makes me me? It scares me sometimes. I'm a jolly guy, but these days I look more depressive more than anything. So it's just making me realize I have to leave, but with expenses, with rent coming up soon, with my new place, I have to kind of keep this job in the meantime until something bears fruit. That's why I'm kind of just throwing ideas at the wall. And like I said, that's why I started this channel, because I feel like I'm not alone in this. I feel like there's many people in my age range of like 25 to 27 that just really can't do this anymore. That really want something more out of life. That want to see the other side of the fence. And that's the crossroads I'm at right now. And I told myself on my birthday that just passed on Friday that I'm going to make this year count. And I'm going to make sure that this is the year that I escape corporate slop and start doing my own thing. And I eventually find the freedom that I'm trying to seek. Of course, freedom is a mindset, and I truly feel free inside, but when you're constantly wearing a mask that juxtaposes that perspective, you kind of forget which one is you. And I have to constantly remind myself that the one that's free is me. The internally free person is who I am, and that's who I'm trying to be all the fucking time. When you're in the office, you can't crack the same jokes. Me being 27 and I'm still the youngest person in the office, that's telling you something. And I'm the youngest there by like 12 years. So I have nobody to relate to. I have nobody to talk to about like interests, things that I grew up with, because like all of them grew up with the goddamn Nintendo 64, shit that I never fucking grew up with, and they're all kind of cliquey, you know? It's one of those companies where it's small, everybody knew each other already, and I'm just kind of the odd man out in there. So it's just not a good place to be for me, and it's not fun, it's not enjoyable. I really need to find my way out. And it made me realize just how soul crushing the cog in the machine mentality is. I see some of these people, they've been here for 25, 30 years. I can't imagine myself doing this for that long and still being alive and not having a bullet in my head. Like, I can't imagine that. Your life wasted away in a cubicle, walls feeling like prison. There's no bars, but you're in a prison or a daycare, anything that's the equivalent. They don't want to admit it, but 9-to-5s are essentially adult daycare. It's a place to keep you confined, so you're restricted, you're watched, and you can't do anything that will kind of leave the norm. You're monitored there. That's essentially what a 9-to-5 is. It's full-on adult daycare. If it's not adult daycare, it's just fucking prison. And at this point, I don't even know what the difference is. So I just need to find a way out, and that's why I'm putting my all into creative outlets and trying my best to find a way to do work that fulfills me, right? Punching in fucking numbers, answering emails to bots, that's not soul fulfilling. It's soul draining. When I get home, I'm so tired from doing nothing. It makes no sense at all. I do fuck all in the day, and then when I get home, I'm tired. I do my workout, and then I'm just burnt. I don't feel like doing anything. And I realize it's not my energy that's being drained, it's genuinely my soul that's being drained. I'm losing all of my soul energy. I don't know how to define it, but I'm losing all of my soul energy. That's the only way, that's the only way I can describe it. When I get home, I'm burnt, I'm dead. I just want to crack open a fucking beer after a workout and just brain rot TV and content. But I realized I had to make a stop. I can't be bitching about this shit and do nothing about it to change. I always feel like I'm on God's path no matter what choice I make. But nowadays, once I got the ball rolling, once I started recording these videos, it's starting to feel better. I've been feeling a lot better about myself and feeling like I'm going somewhere. Even if there's no views on these videos yet, which, to be honest, I'm not really doing this shit to get fucking views or fame or anything. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I just want freedom, man. And the different type of freedom. Like I said in the prior video about freedom being a mindset, I want true external freedom. I've achieved internal freedom already, but I really want external freedom. The freedom to do whatever I want on any given day. That's what I desire. But it's not really a desire anymore. It's becoming a need. I don't see myself living long if I continue down this path of 9-to-5 wage slaving. I don't see myself living long. I give myself max 35 years on this goddamn planet if I have to continue doing this. And that's not even to be a pessimist, and that's not even to be ungrateful. Like, there's a lot of people that don't have jobs. I understand that. But, like, is it really worth it? Because, yeah, I have a job, but I'm unhappy. Yeah, I have a job, but it's not even enough for me to afford most things in life. What's the fucking point, right? I'm like one bad day away from being that homeless guy down the street. I'm one bad day away from being in the same predicament as him. So, what does it matter? I feel like if you give so much of your time, so many hours, you shouldn't be one trip away from homelessness. You shouldn't be so close to falling off the edge if I'm fucking using 40 waking hours at an office. I shouldn't have to feel like one missed day, one sick day, and my entire life goes down the drain. It's purposely made this loop so you can't escape it. It's purposely made this way so you work your entire life until you eventually retire and get fucking crumbs from the government that they fucking just called a pension. It's not really anything anymore. It's just money you earn that they put away for you against your will and just decided that's the thing they're going to do with it. There's just so much shit that doesn't make sense in this world, and there's nothing for the everyday man. Everything is imposed, everything is put through a system that doesn't benefit us at all. We're just trapped in this endless fucking matrix, working until we die. They said that slavery was abolished, it was just rebranded. We're all slaves now. It's not just black people. Everybody is a fucking slave now. To the rich, we have nothing. We're not worth anything. It's insane. And the more I think about it, the more my internal freedom starts to kind of waver. So I try my best to keep a positive mindset, but at the same time, I'm not one that's able to be purposely ignorant. I'm not capable of it. And I wish I was like that sometimes, because ignorance is truly bliss. The more ignorant you are, the happier you are, because you're not aware of how fucked up everything is in the planet right now. You're just all giggly, giddy, and not a fuck in the world, right? So all of this to say, if you have something on your mind you want to do, chase it. If you're young, like in your teens to like probably like 22, 23, honestly, this mindset doesn't change for any age range. You could be fucking 60 years old and adopt this mindset. Chase what your heart desires. Chase what your soul hungers for. Chase it. Keep going towards it. Even if it's going nowhere, even if you're not seeing results, keep striving to be better at it. Whether it be music, whether it be working out, whether it be a business idea you have, strive for it. Strive for it and never let go of it, because that's all we have of ourselves is our passion and our purpose. It's what fulfills our soul. It's what keeps it alive. Don't give in to wage slaving and corporate slop. You're just going to become a machine, a cog to this bigger machine, actually. And you're not going to know yourself anymore. You're going to wake up one morning, and the scariest thing is eventually be content with it. Be content with abandoning all you set your mind to do. Be content with being an entirely different person than you truly are. So that's why live every day like it's your last. Chase every day like you won't get another. Because there's so many instances of people finding out they have cancer, that they have like a month to live, and then all of a sudden they do everything they wanted to do. Now that they know that time is limited, they go and chase. And it's so fucked up that we need to stare death in the face to chase the things we truly want in this life. We have to stare the barrel down just to get going on things we love. But it takes no effort at all to work our soulless corporate jobs. It takes no effort. It's like automatic almost. Like we've been programmed. It's just food for thought. I will escape this lifestyle and I will be free. I'm not saying an if. I'm not saying what if. I'm not saying it could not happen or could happen. I'm saying it will happen. I'm setting my mind to it, and I think you should too. I believe in you, even if nobody else does. Fuck wage slaving. We only get one life as far as we know. I'm not gonna fucking sell it for a cheap penny on the dollar.